We back, the SpeakerBox show. I'm in here with the brother Denique Peavy. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Yeah. Who is Denique Peavy?
So Denique Peavy, man. So by day, I'm a teacher, but my alter ego, when I'm away from my 9 to 5, I'm a fashion head. So love everything about fashion, man. It just drives me, you know what I'm saying? And fashion is something I truly want to, use to inspire other people. And it's just, I'm fashion, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what I love to do in my spare time, designing, creating new clothing ideas, just experimenting with different styles and things of that nature.
Yeah. So what is your definition of fashion to you?
My definition of fashion, I would say my definition of fashion is a style that defines you. When I get into fashion, or when I'm, putting on my clothes and things of that nature, I like to follow trends, but I like to make trends my own. I also like to create the trends. So I think fashion is definitely something that defines you, a style that defines you.
Yes. What really inspired you to get into fashion?
Really, my family has always been in fashion. My grandmother actually owns her own fashion boutique. Parents have always been fashionable. I always go through their photos from like the 90s and 80s and just, get inspiration from those photos.
Yes.
But when I went off to college, it kind of broadened my horizon because I was seeing different styles. People experiment with, different styles from up north to down south. And it kind of inspired me to kind of, get into fashion and do my own thing. And I really didn't start to, get into it until after school. But that really broadened my horizon as far as fashion. I seen that people were doing their own thing. They had their different style, different style techniques and things of that nature. And I was like, man, this is something I really want to do. So
yeah. So I noticed you wearing SAULCE clothing. Tell me all about that.
So SAULCE, so my brand SAULCE stands for style, appeal, uniqueness, liveliness, creativity, and elegance. So I played off the word sauce. SAULCE is definitely, hot right now in hip hop, and I kind of wanted to just make it my own. So it's based off of my personal style. I basically took the droplet, and I'm gonna use that in the polka dot scheme on all of my clothing. So that's basically what SAULCE is, and my brand, the whole idea of my brand is for people to own who they are, and just own who they are and be yourself. So that's what my brand is all about.
Yes. So exactly where do you see yourself in a few years as far as your goals with SAULCE clothing?
In a few years, I truly want a successful online store. I would like for my brand to be inside of that hip hop realm. So that's where I picture my brand being. On a lot of rappers' radars and things of that nature to kind of, to associate it with that market of hip hop fans and hip hop consumers. So that's where I see my brand. Eventually maybe a physical store location, but right now I'm really into online.
Yes. So. Without really leaking too much information on your brand, what are some of the ideas that you really want to bring into the realm of fashion?
I would say, I'm inspired by different types of, how should I say this? So I'm inspired by like workwear, formal wear as well. And I kind of take those two and I mix them together to kind of create my brand. But not just only those two, a lot of different things. I can gain inspiration from, a McDonald's uniform. I just take ideas that I have and I, mesh them together to kind of create something new.
Yeah.
So I guess I really can't pinpoint any ideas because, like I said, I draw inspiration from everywhere. So it can come at the, come at any moment.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I just take different ideas and kind of mesh them together. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really into also sportswear. So I kind of been taking, maybe like soccer socks is what I'm really into now. So I've been kind of taking those and incorporating those into my style. So I just kind of pick and choose what I like and incorporate it in a way that I think is, dope.
So what do you think about fashion and hip hop as of right now?
Ooh, I feel fashion and hip hop, I feel it's all about those designer brands. Your Gucci, your Louis, Ferragamo. So I kind of want to, I want a brand that's on that scale. Yeah. But I also, I'm kind of trying to pull away from that too. I want to create something, a brand for like the culture. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like hip hop, it kind of, bounces off of different designers, whichever is hot at the moment. Yeah. So I kind of want my brand to kind of consume that culture as a whole.
Yeah. Best dressed in hip hop, who you think hold the crown right now?
Best dressed, I would say I probably would go with Chris Brown.
Chris Brown?
Yeah, Chris Brown.
I honestly think for a while, man, Fabulous, he been probably like maybe the most consistent when it came to fashion and hip hop. Like he been killing it.
Yeah.
Your designers, is there any designer that you actually see and you kind of look up to?
Right now, I would say Jerry Lorenzo, the owner of Fear of God. Yeah. He's definitely been inspiring some of my looks for this season. Like each season I go with a different look, so like I try to take what they have made, popular and kind of, just incorporate into my own style. But I would say Jerry Lorenzo is really dope right now.
Yeah. So, how hard is it to like break into the fashion world? You have people like Kanye West that always has been complaining about they won't let him in. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, like they always say, the higher up you go, especially for individuals of color, it can get, I guess they don't want to let you break certain thresholds. But I mean, I'm not really too caught up on that. I feel like, if you have a dope idea, a great brand idea, just move with it, get out here and network, and, whatever happened will happen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I definitely think, as far as it being hard, I really don't think anything is hard. So I just put my all into it, and whatever comes out of it, comes out of it.
Yeah. Like we were saying earlier when you was talking about hip hop, you was talking about how rappers are wearing Ferragamo, Gucci, this, that. Why do you think they gravitate towards those designers and don't say to themselves like, I'm gonna go to the black designers? Why do you think it's like that?
I guess those designers are perceived as having value. Yeah. So I also think, I'm understanding too, like as far as those big designer brands, their prices are outrageous. But if, you as a consumer see a price that's, that high, you're going to automatically assume, hey, this has value, so this is what I'm going to gravitate to. It would be better if they kind of, help the black, I'm not gonna say the black designers, but the designers at the bottom a little bit more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To kind of bring some attention to their brands and things of that nature. Because everybody got to start somewhere. Everybody got to start from the bottom. But with those big brands, like I said, it's perceived as something that has value. Yeah. And it's all about the whole ideology behind something being foreign. It comes from a different place. Nobody has it. Nobody's seen it. So I think, that's what those big brands kind of bring to the table as far as that.
Yeah, because you got, people like Fat Farm and Rockaware and all these different people. When they dropped, they had their moment. Then it started getting looked at like, oh, it's cheap. Where I'm from, they call it buddy. Like, oh, that shit, buddy, why you wearing that? It's cheap. But they'll go right to like Gucci or somewhere and spend that money. Now, when Kanye West, he released his line was high. And then it was a lot of outrage, like, oh, it's too high. So it's like a give or take thing. Like, what you think about Kanye West fashion line? Man,
Kanye West fashion line is dope. I love Kanye West fashion line. He influences me a lot. As far as price, when it comes to designing on that scale, you're looking to attract, I guess, a market where people have money. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if your brand, I don't blame him for releasing his brand on a level like that, because people perceive it as something, you know, of value. You know what I'm saying? People love Yeezys. They love his line. You know what I'm saying? Every time, you know, he drops a shoe or something like that, it's selling out. But I do believe, like, you know, it's all about the market you want to reach too. So you're going to set those prices high to people that can afford those prices and that's going to spend the money on it.
Yeah. So winter fashion ideas. What are some outfits that you can think of off the top of your head that would be good to wear during the winter time?
During the winter. So we talking street fashion. Like, I'm really into street fashion right now.
Yes.
Track pants are hot right now. You know what I'm saying? So here lately, I've been pairing my track pants with, like, I guess you can say, like, the lumberjack tops, jacket with hoods on them. I'm into layering. So I layer my jackets with, you know, long line tees, may layer it with sweaters. So I do a lot of stacking and layering. You know, so I, you know, definitely, you know, you want some bomber jackets in your arsenal, some big bulky jackets that you can do some layering with. And I think pairing those with track pants this winter will definitely set your style off. Definitely got to add the jean jacket in there as well. I'll try layering that with hoodies, things of that nature. And I said just layering with long line tees and things like that. So.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw out a few places that I would probably go, and tell me what you probably wear in that situation. Park Ave on a Friday going to happy hour. What would you probably wear in that situation?
Park Ave on a Friday? No, we talking like a bar setting or?
Yeah, bar setting.
Okay, I probably would go some skinny fit jeans, a Chelsea boot, probably a jean on jean denim combination. I probably would layer that with a turtleneck, or I probably go with a hoodie if I'm going for a more, you know, street feel. You know, and you can top it off with a beanie. It is cold outside. I'm really into fedoras, but during this season, I'm really into my beanie. So that's probably on a Friday night. That's probably something I would throw on. Like I said, for a more chill vibe, I would throw on a hoodie. For a more dressier vibe, I probably would go with the turtleneck. Like I said, denim on denim combination and a Chelsea boot.
Yeah. Upscale anniversary date. What would you wear in that situation?
Upscale anniversary date.
Yes.
So for an upscale anniversary date, of course, I'm gonna pull out the suit. So I'll probably go with a nice slim fit suit. Underneath, you know, I am all about my brand. Probably would go with the SAULCE t-shirt, you know, with the droplets all over. But if you don't have that in your wardrobe, I probably would go with just a button up. I'm really getting away from ties as well. So a suit with a nice crisp white shirt, probably a navy blue suit, nice crisp white shirt with the collar open, a nice wristwatch, something like that. Wingtip or a loafer.
Yeah. So what are some of the best places to shop in your opinion? The
best places to shop, I would say, I'm very into online. I don't do really, you know, the local stores. Yeah. I know everybody is big on like Express and things of that nature, but I'm all online. So I shop at SAULCE. SAULCE is it's a men's fashion company based out of London.
Yes.
SAULCE and what is the other one called? Can't think of it right now. But SAULCE, really the London fashion companies are killing it right now. You know, everything comes tailored, it comes fit. You know, and they're producing things that are like in style, you know, so it keeps you current and it keeps you fly. So
okay. Cheapest fashion ideas for the winter. What you got in mind?
Cheapest fashion ideas. So I'm all into, you know, the alternative ideas that's affordable. So here lately, I've been at the Salvation Army. I also some street style outfits that I put together. I went to Walmart and got some items that I kind of customized, you know, to fit the style that I wanted to, you know, portray for that moment. But I feel like, you know, you just whatever is hot. Like I said, the fear of God fashion is like, it's insane right now. And I can go to the Salvation Army. I can find some big bulky jackets to, you know, get that look off. And I can go to like H&M and pair that with like some long line tees or something like that, and I can pull off the same look for a cheaper, affordable, price, and I'm still gonna pull that look off. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell if I shop at Fear God. You can't, or you can't tell if I shopped at Walmart. You won't know, basically, by wearing it. So, so I think, just find those places that, have items that is geared toward that look you want to pull off.
Yes. So on SAULCE Clothing, I see you have the beanies right now. Mm-hmm. You got the shirts. Are you planning on expanding further than that?
Yes. So I plan on doing everything. So pants, hoodies, hats, shirts, socks, everything. So I want to cover everything as far as my line is concerned. So
yes. And what's the process of making these?
So I actually have an embroiderer in Fort Worth, and just right now I'm doing for my little mini collection that I plan on releasing this upcoming year. Yes. I order from Bella Canvas. So I find items that I like, beanies, shirts of that nature that I like, and I just develop my design on Illustrator. I shoot it to her. She drafts it up on her computer, and that's the process. And then she produces what I want. So on a small scale, like I said, I got my embroiderer in Fort Worth, but on a larger scale, you need factories to kind of get the cuts and fabrics and things of that nature that you want. So
yeah. So as far as the internet, where can everybody find you at?
So my Instagram business page is at SAULCE Culture. That's SAULCE Culture. YouTube channel and my personal Instagram is Denique Peavy. So with my blog, I do my line, and I do I incorporate different fits as well for my blog viewers. So
yes,
Denique Peavy.
Okay, and how close are we to getting the SAULCE clothing?
Right now, I'm dealing with some issues with my trademark, so I gotta kind of redo my slogan. So I would say at least by the end of 2018. That's what I'm looking at right now.
So you say you were having issues with your trademark. Was something that was already trademarked?
Well, with my the company Obey,
yes,
they have like that trademark locked up. So my slogan was Obey Your Diversity. So that's what's causing trouble with my trademark. So having the word obey in there, which I thought I could use because...
Wow, so just the word obey within itself made an issue.
It confuses the consumer, so they say.
Wow.
So I'm thinking about just taking that out and just leaving it as SAULCE. So I won't have a slogan, and then I can kind of play with different slogans and things of that nature on different designs. So
yeah. Well, I am looking forward to the line.
Appreciate that.
I'm really, really excited about this line. Like I said, I checked out your YouTube. I love what you was doing with the fashion. You're killing it right now. So I need everybody to make sure they go and check him out. Once again, I am Kenny Tiller. I'm here with Denique Peavy. This is SpeakerBox Show. We gone.